10 minutes after 8, and we are excited you're here with us this morning because you get to hear from this wonderful author. And if you're looking for a great book to curl up with, you definitely want to listen to this. Kathy Reichs is here with us. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. I'm so excited to talk about Speaking in Bones, but we have to, for people who aren't familiar with your book series, go step back a little bit because so many people are familiar with the TV series Bones,
right.
which is sort of where a lot of this has funneled in for you.
Exactly. The books came first,
Yep.
and then the TV show started. You can kind of see along the series of books where Bones enters into every title.
Okay.
And that's about where the show started. We're about to enter our 11th season.
11th season, and
Yeah.
this is the 18th book?
18th Temperance Brennan book, right.
Unbelievable. Tell us a little bit about Temperance Brennan and her journey that she's taken over 18 books.
Well, a woman comes to her lab and plays for her a very disturbing audio tape, and it's a girl being brutalized by two men, and this woman is what's called a web sleuth. These are amateurs who go online as detectives, and they visit sites with unidentified remains and sites with missing persons and try to match them up. And she tells Tempe, I think that woman on the tape, you have her remains here in your lab unidentified, and I know who it is. It's someone who was killed or went missing up in Avery County, up in the mountains.
Yeah, so much of this book is set right here in places that people in the Charlotte area are going to know very well.
Absolutely. I use real place, and it goes to Asheville, and it goes over to Avery County, and yeah, you'll recognize restaurants and streets, and yeah.
What is the biggest joy for you to be able to follow this one character through so many books?
Well, it's fun to take her from book to book and keep her changing and evolving, and to keep throwing new obstacles in her way, her relationship. There was a very stunning proposal at the end of the previous book. So in this book, Tempe is dealing with this proposal, and she's really kind of avoiding it.
Is there a piece of it that's more fun for you to write? Is it the sort of the mystery piece of it that's more fun for you? Is it the romance piece of it that's just a much smaller piece that is more fun for you?
I like dialogue.
Yeah.
And in the books that are set here in Charlotte, there's a character called Skinny Slidell, who's a homicide detective at the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department. And it's a lot of fun writing scenes with Skinny.
What do you hear from your readers? Because I know they get really anxious for the next book to come out.
Well, they do, and they've been stunned to learn, this is spoiler alert, that the next book is going to be an off-series book. It's not going to be a Temperance Brennan book. We'll come back to Tempe, but I'm going to take a step out and create a whole new character, a whole new setting.
Have you done that before? Have you?
Only in the young adult books,
Right.
which feature Tori Brennan, who's Temperance Brennan's 14-year-old great niece, and there are 5 of those out there.
And so this new direction that you're going to go in, can you give us any hints about what it's going to be?
Well, it's set entirely in the Carolinas, and it's more of a private detective, and I think that's all I'll tell you.
Okay, now you've officially wet our whistles for sure. If people want to get your book, where can they find it? All over the place?
All over the place, yeah. Online or bookstores, Park Road Books, Barnes & Noble, just about anywhere.
Anywhere you can get a book, Kathy's book is going to be there. She is a New York Times bestselling author. This one debuted at number 5. It is a great read. You got to check it out. Thank you so much for coming to see us again, Kathy. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Can't wait to see what the next book is. It is 8:14. We'll be right back after this.